The chairman with a net worth of billions lives in a poor village, and the governor thought the man was genuinely poor. Bringing a bag of rice and a bucket of oil to comfort him, the man accepted the aid materials. The governor then requested a promotional photo. Having never received aid before, he immediately ran inside to change into his $1 million suit. When the photo was taken, he looked nothing like a recipient of aid. Instead, it appeared as if he was the one helping the poor village. In reality, the chairman lived in the village to raise his son in poverty, hoping to motivate him to study hard and get into a prestigious university. The son believed his family was truly poor, and he studied tirelessly, eventually becoming the provincial champion. On the day the scores were released, the homeroom teacher came to their home to help the chairman's son plan for his future. The chairman, however, politely declined, stating that he had no expectations for his son to achieve great things. The teacher, hearing this, thought he was being proud, claiming that his son's achievements already surpassed his own. With such a good son, he should be happy. The son also promised to provide a good life for his parents in the future. The chairman felt a sense of relief, thinking that his years of playing low-key were worth it. At this moment, the teacher suggested throwing a graduation banquet for his son, which would also enhance the school's reputation. The chairman disagreed, but before he could express his thoughts, the teacher began reprimanding him, saying that his family's conditions were too poor, and that his son's success was unrelated to him, implying that the boy's achievements were solely due to his own efforts and the school's support, with no contribution from the father. Hearing this, the chairman became unhappy, questioning his son. The son agreed with the teacher, recognizing that compared to other parents, he hadn't contributed much. The chairman felt helpless but didn't want to reveal his true identity just yet. So the next day, he rode a tricycle to attend his son's graduation banquet. Not long into his journey, he ran into his cousin. The cousin intended to give him $100,000, wanting his daughter to replace his son at university. The chairman found this ridiculous and turned to leave. The cousin, feeling humiliated, decided to embarrass the chairman at the banquet. When the chairman arrived at the venue, his working-class appearance immediately led to him being stopped at the door. When classmates learned he was the boy's father, they mocked the boy for having a father who collected scrap. Once inside the banquet hall, the teacher noticed his simple attire, and scolded him for not dressing appropriately for such an important occasion. But the chairman didn't care, casually eating and drinking at the banquet, while others whispered and pointed at him, thinking he was incredibly rude. The cousin, seeing him at the main table, was furious, believing that someone of his lowly status shouldn't be sitting there, especially next to a prominent figure. When the big shot made her entrance, everyone was instantly stunned. The woman was the chairwoman of the Hua Corporation. Seeing such a significant figure at the banquet, everyone felt incredibly honored. Even the president of the Business Alliance treated her with utmost respect, inviting her to sit in the most prestigious spot. The only person at the table who continued to eat was the chairman. The cousin, seeing this, scolded him for being foolish, demanding he stand up to welcome the woman. When the chairman turned around, he realized the big shot everyone was talking about was her. Little did they know, in front of the chairman, the woman also displayed an air of respect. Everyone was taken aback, realizing that this simply dressed man was of no ordinary status.